2 out of 2, 3 out of 1, 4, all 4 plus taps running. Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I am simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Haps, all with the same username, Tiffany TLC Music. I do mostly my own music, all my own music, except one song written for me. I am a singer-songwriter amongst a number of things that I do. Most of my music's modern American folk, but I also do some bluesy songs. Got my light on. And I come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, often running late. I do aspire to that changing. Most of my music's on acoustic guitar, and obviously I'm singing. But, well, not obviously, but I also sing. But I also do some vocal looping songs. I do have I'm working on a migraine today, I think. So that's why it's mellow music and probably on the shorter end. Sorry to say that. I think I'll start with It Was Long Ago. This is a love lost song. It's a philosophical song. It's not like a bleeding heart, extreme pain song, because it was written a number of years after the love was lost. So you can afford to be a lot more philosophical than I have found. Let's see here. Okie dokie. Here it is. If you are new, wherever you are watching, I do hope you consider letting us know. Hey, Alon, how are you doing? How's it going? I'm assuming that's Alon. Perhaps it's not. Because I guess I shouldn't assume that. Is that Alon or is it somebody else? Because it's a different username now that I think about it. But the British part's what got me there. I'm starting to get like a pretty bad headache. So normally I'm a lot more animated. So I'm going to do mellow songs today. And I'm going to start with, what did I just say? I'm going to start with my song, It Was a Long Ago. All right, here we go. But yeah, I was saying, if you're new, please let us know where you're watching from, how you're doing. You don't have to, but that's always appreciated. We each needed so much when we met that night. We rushed right in, it seemed so right. Neither of us had known true intimacy, so we clung to each other like two lost at sea. It was long ago and far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. You say we married young, we were both still in school. Neither of us was really ready, yeah, we didn't have the tools. We didn't know how to really talk, we didn't know how to really be, and we couldn't find help, someone to help us see. It was long ago and far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. Been decades since we split, we each married anew. We rush now. Been decades since we split, we each married anew. We both have kids now, just not me and you. Yet we're here to find a way, though on different paths. Still, you're a close friend. The distance is not so vast. It was long ago and far away. Yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday. I adore my husband, you adore your wife. We love our families in a way with one another life. Yet I still sometimes wonder, what if someone had lent a hand? I still sometimes marvel, imagining where we might stand. It was long ago and far away, yet we're friends right now, even more than yesterday, even more than yesterday. So I was thinking about, I wonder if I can do that now, if that's worth it. Nah. I've been thinking about making this comment area shorter, because I know that the minute counter and the chat bar both interchangeably can cover up, so people can't necessarily see, for example, that British Army 17 said hi, because for a lot of people it'll be covered up by the different broadcast platforms things on the bottom. So I'm thinking about maybe editing this graphic so that the comments end a little bit higher up, and maybe there's like a heart or something at the bottom, so that, like, who cares if you see it or not? It's not the end of the world. Anyway, but for now, I'm not going to do that right now because I'm broadcasting. I'm going to do another song. It's all mellow music today because I'm headachy. Ugh, so bummed. I really hope it doesn't turn into a multiple day migraine. I really do. For those of you who have those, you know what I'm talking about. So I think I'm going to do a Willow in the Wind. A willow in the wind is a wish to be flexible like a willow in the wind. Flexible with difficult things, whether they are things we chose or whether they are things that were thrust upon us, like this here headache / migraine potential. Things we chose. What's something difficult that we might choose? Oh, so many things. Relationships, parenting, some kind of major career, like difficult career aspiration or something. Yeah. Let's see. So a willow in the wind. May we all have this flexibility when we need it. Let's see. When my baby first latched on, I knew right then and there my old life was gone. No time left to prepare. I panicked a bit at first, tried to make the job seem small, but I couldn't deny for long. My baby needed more. I was gonna be needed like never before. No control over when or how. When I was needed, I'd be needed right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. Years later I can see babies will no more be not just a bad idea, but becoming an impossibility along the way lost at sea. Not just emotionally, random days slammed with pain, nearly driving me insane. Something in me is breaking, ending like never before. No control over when or how. It goes, it'll go right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. When my daddy passed away, I wasn't by his side. The nurse said, "Don't come yet," and said that he'd be fine. I know he wanted to go. I know he loved me so. I know we wouldn't have seen eye to eye, even with more time. But death had taken my daddy before we could even try again. No control over when or how. And we go right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. There's a time to mourn what's lost, to struggle with what's changed, for tears and pain and more. But at the end of the day, for things I cannot change, or wouldn't even if I could, for things that can be hard, whether or not they are good, I wanna dance with what comes, dance like never before, with what I've lost and what I've gained, with what will never be the same. Yeah, I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. Whether in parenting or aging or any such thing, a willow in the wind. Yeah, I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Thanks for the likes there on Haps. And in other locations, perhaps, I don't know, because I can only see on other locations, pretty much all I can see are people who comment. That's it. I can't see likes, I can't see anything. Hopefully someday with Haps, you'll be able to see all that stuff on Haps. But for now, I can see Haps likes and comments from anywhere, whether they be Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, or Haps. So I encourage you to say hello if you feel like it, so that I know you're there. You can say, I'm the one that gave you the likes if you want also. I mean, even on Haps, I can see that I received likes, but I can't see who gave them to me unless I'm like not through the broadcast studio anyway. If I separately went on to just watch on my phone, maybe, but then it would use up more bandwidth. So I don't want to do that. But anyway, thanks for being with me. I'm feeling a little like when I get a headache, it's almost like I'm drunk, even though I've never actually been drunk. But I imagine it's how people look when they are drunk. So that's my state of mind here, state of brain. But yeah, the blurb is still here. So on this side, I am a singer-songwriter amongst a number of things I do. I mostly do modern American folk, but also some blues. I do mostly acoustic guitar, but also some vocal looping. I come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. I am going to do a couple more songs. I usually do about 4. I am pretty out of it today, and I got on late, but that's not unusual. But I think because of the out of itness, and I'm doing all mellow music. Normally I have some upbeat music, but I'm just not up for upbeat right now. It's all I can do to be here, but I love being here, so it's worth it even with the pain. So I'm thinking about doing One Candle. For those who are familiar, it is a song about feeling hopeless, or for those who are not familiar, it's a song about feeling hopeless, but having a vision of coming together with other people for a sense of hope. I wrote it after our American 2016 US, I should say, more specifically, presidential election, because I and all my family and friends were really scared. And so this song just came right out, and it served me well over the next 4 years that followed. Many times. Oh, except one problem. That's not the right strumming pattern. There we go. When you want your candle in your hands and its flame is thin and it's flickering, when the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. More will join as we go, step by step, however slow. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. To navigate, we'll collaborate, not engage in hate, commit to share one fate. Growing peacefully with empathy, integrity, inclusivity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. They let science guide set the unprovable aside. Keep open minds, see what we find. We look inside, see where bias hides. Expose it to light, invite it to take flight. So come to me, oh, come to me. Let us stand as one. Lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. It may take time, now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, equality, opportunity for all humanity. So come to me, oh, come to me. Let us stand as one. Lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. There we go. It was one candle. It is one candle. It is a headache. It is making it hard to think. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm going to do one more song and then toddle off. Not to bed, unfortunately, but to dinner, family dinner stuff. But in the meantime, I'm going to announce stuff about my broadcasting. I am a singer-songwriter. It's over here. Most of my music, I do lots of things actually, but that's one of the things that I do is singing and songwriting. I do all my own music on here. I don't do any covers for a bunch of different reasons. Big one that I think everybody can relate to is just lack of time to master and maintain covers. And really even to keep up with my own music. So most of my music's modern American folk, but I also do some blues. Mostly I do acoustic guitar, but also some vocal looping. And I try to come on most weekdays, except if my headache's really bad, if I have a really, 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 really bad headache. Hopefully that will not be the case. Hopefully this thing will go away tonight and I will wake up refreshed tomorrow. But in any event, I'm going to do one more song, another mellow, another chill song. This is a little bit more happy. It's called My Boys. It's a song about my two sons when they were little. And then that will be it for us. We're racing along. They say I probably should, if I was peppier, I might have done everybody's in a circle. We have a little tiny circle, I think. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many people are on. I mean, there are number of people who probably are on. There's some likes, but I don't know. It's okay if you all just want to listen to. I do that all the time. And that is just fine. But if anybody is new and wants to let me know how they're doing, well, if you're new or not new and want to let me know how you're doing, where you're watching from, if I don't know, that's always also welcome. But this is probably better to not have a lot of chatting, given my state. But anyway, we're going to do My Boys. When Elliot smiles, his light fills the room. When he senses your sadness, his eyes they fill with gloom. He'll invite you to play with a car or a ball, with his eyes and red hair shining like his love for us all. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, full to the sun. dear. I draw them near. Keegan asks questions like raindrops on leaves, filling the earth, growing such beautiful things. His insights abound. He loves thinking things through. Dr. Seuss stories and his little brother too. My boys are like flowers, white petals open, bow to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears, so, so dear. I draw them near. Hey, Carrie. Carrie, yes, I'm not quite done with my last song. I have a horrible headache today, so it's probably for the best because chatting is probably not what I should be doing. But it's so good to see you. Better late than never. All right, last verse here. They sit heads together, hair intertwined, along with their hands, along with their minds. Keegan reads the book, Elliot looks on. I take it all in before it is gone. My boys are like flowers. My boys are like flowers. White petals open, bow to the sun. I breathe them in, I fall to my knees, cheeks wet with tears. So, oh, I'm peeking. So, so dear. I draw them near. I draw them near. Carrie, so good to see you. You know, I've been thinking about providing a little extra space. That kind of bumps it up a little, but I'm thinking about putting a heart at the bottom of this chat area and then moving the chat area up so that, because it seems like probably on all the platforms, I know on Haps, there's either like a minute timer thing or a chat bar that can cover up the bottom of a broadcast. I'm not sure why I didn't think of that, but anyway, I feel like I realize I behave so much like I've never been drunk, believe it or not, but how people look when they're and act when they're drunk, that's how I feel when I'm on a headache, except I have a feeling when I'm on a headache that it's not as enjoyable as being drunk would be. That's what I'm thinking. But it feels like it. You just can't. Well, like I imagine aspects of it might feel like just can't. Anyway, very good to see you, my dear friend Carrie. And British Army, I don't know if you are Alon or not, but either way, I'm glad to have you, and I do hope you consider following. All the info that you need is on either side of you here. The places to follow are here at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, or Haps. Who I am, what I do is over here. I will not go through it again. But I do hope you consider following and coming back live when you can, replay when you must. I do appreciate replay viewers. I know I've been one many times myself. I know how it can be, especially when there's a different time zone involved, which I'm very sorry about. I love my European friends, and I'm sad that it's like after midnight by the time I broadcast, well after midnight often. Anyway, thanks for being with me. I've got to toddle off to dinner, family dinner preparations. Not alone, by the way. Thank you. Hey, Carrie, don't worry. Well, it's having you on anytime is on time. Thanks for being with me. Wish me luck getting over this headache. And then we'll check in the next time. And oh, did you see my response to the? Well, don't worry about it. I'm not sure. Well, maybe I can just check and see if you saw my response. I did respond to your song. That was a very intense, not your song, but the thing about Claire's song. That was really, really good. It also gave me some inspiration. Yeah. It also gave me some inspiration to do simple recordings of my songs where I'm just like here, maybe without all the things on the side, just doing, I don't know. I guess maybe not here. I don't know. That's a good point. What would I do? I don't know. Anyway, I could make my camera thing smaller. Whatever. Point being, just to do a simple recording for YouTube of my songs, like rather than, or whatever, for simple albums, acoustic albums, Anyway, that was very cool. I thought it was really, really very powerful. Yeah. Or what are you on TikTok, Carrie? Are you Carrie Vernon's song? Or what are you? What do you have? Let me see. I don't even know if I have that app. God, I don't even know if I have it on my phone. There it is. I haven't been on it in so long. Your account was logged out. Okay. Use email. Oh, I don't want to worry about that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how to log on. Tell me what your username is. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. Search Carrie Vernon. Okay. All right. Well, I'll try to remember that. I have to remember to log into TikTok because apparently I don't know how I logged in, so I don't want to accidentally set up another account. Anyway, thanks for being with me, my friend. Carrie, others, live and replay. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Take care of you. Bye, Carrie, my dear friend. Bye.